Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel360. K-Wise.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel360 show. Let's get it in. We do the knowledge of wisdom so you can understand. Real2reel360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it all was taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to porn. So if you're ready to learn, then
peace and blessings to a lot of 95% nation of God's nurture to all human families of the planet Earth. We bid you love, peace, and happiness. High salute. I am DJ K-Wise Allah, aka K to the Black Superhero. Welcome to Real2reel360. We have a beautiful episode for y'all tonight, so don't miss it because this dynamic lady is back. She's always welcome. She's a beautiful person, and we just glad that she's here with us tonight to rock out for this weekend. So let me bring on my co-host with the most so we can get it in where we fit in. Y'all know who he is. Let's rock it.
Am I the
On
meanest?
top.
Sure enough. Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time? Sure enough. But who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD.
Yes, sir. Back in the building again. Thank you for all the love and support. All of those who were celebrating Valentine's Day, I hope y'all had a good time. And those who didn't celebrate Valentine's Day or was by themselves, well, today is your day. This is Side Piece Valentine's Day right now. So we showing love to everybody. But today we have a phenomenal artist. We can't put her in Southern Soul. We can't put her in soul. We can't put her in neo soul. We just have to say artist because she can flow in any circle of in any genre. She has a voice that's amazing. She's very attractive. She's very intelligent, and she's about her business. So, ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together for Tess Teslanay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey y'all, what's going on?
Hey, man, you know he gonna act the fool today. You know he gonna act the fool today.
Got it cook.
That's it. That's it. That's his cut right there. Now, ass up. Tess, if you don't mind, reintroduce yourself to all our followers, likers, and subscribers.
Dun, dun, dun.
I am Tess Teslanay. Y'all know me. You know what I'm saying? I sing R&B. I sing Southern soul music. I've been singing forever. Y'all know I've been singing since I was 5. So hey, I'm here today to just talk about what's new, what's going on in my life. But I think, just about everybody knows me. So I don't know what you want me to say.
Well, when it comes down to music and your music specifically, then what direction do you want to go in with it? Because like I said, you can't just put you in a box as a Southern soul artist or soul blues artist or just an R&B artist. What direction do you really want to go into, or you want to be looked at as far as your music?
I really want to do both. I love both, and I put in a box. So there are times when I record a Southern soul song, and then my next song is an R&B song. So I kind of toggle back and forth when I feel like it. Just whenever I get up the music that makes me want to record to it, and it is what it is. So I kind of do both. So
Now,
don't put me in a box, Kate.
No, Kate, don't put it in no box.
I never do. Never have. No. The only box I put in is what I'm playing. That's it. The only box. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
I see we're gonna have one of these type shows today. Now, now, now with your music, it's hard to tell what is Southern Soul and what is and what is R&B because of your delivery. So what makes your song a Southern Soul song, and what's the difference in that and R&B?
It's a couple of things. Number one, it's the music. And I'll use an example. I have a song called Red Beans and Rice.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that song is Southern Soul. And what I'm singing about is about, something we love down south. And, I just think the music and the delivery, the lyrics of the song, all of that kind of goes in to make it more of a Southern Soul song. But then I have some songs that are, they kind of cross over. For example, Bad Habits. That song is really an R&B song, but it crossed over into Southern Soul. And that's how I actually got introduced to the Southern Soul world. And I just kind of branched off from there. So there is a difference. You can't help what's going to cross over. But then I do have songs that are specific, like Southern Soul Weekend. To me, that's a Southern Soul record. I got so much music. I just think that it's all depending on what that music is like, what I'm singing about, how it's being delivered is what kind of categorizes it between R&B and Southern Soul.
Now, your first song, I'm not going to even say Southern Soul, R&B, I'm just saying song. Your first song, what was the process in that, and how nervous was it for you when you first sang that song the first time?
When you say first song, meaning first song that I released, or first
Yes,
song?
the first song that you released, that you performed, that was yours.
Well, I kind of started off in a band and I sung cover tunes for so many years. So I guess as I kind of trickle up down the years, I would say Bad Habits was the first song that was mine, that I sung in front of a crowd. And it was about maybe 10 to 12,000 people. And it was mine. And I would say that, again, that song was an R&B record that crossed over. But, it made me feel good that, when I went to sing it, there were a lot of people that was actually singing that record because they were supporting me in that state. And the radio station was playing it a lot. So singing it, and it made me feel good. So
do you ever get nervous the first time you sing a song that the new release? Do you ever get nervous when you stand in front of a crowd and sing it, see if they're going to be receptive to it?
I would say no, because the example that I just gave you about when I went to Bad Habits for the first time, in front of that crowd, and that's really one of the largest crowds that I had performed in front of. I guess because, and I was in that moment, I had sung several songs before it, and by the time I got to it, it was like, bam, I'm saying it. I didn't feel nervous. So kind of really took if there were any nerves, it took that away from me. So
now, as an artist that's been in the game for a while, like you said, working with a band and then going solo, what are some of the things that you tell younger artists that are trying to come into the business about the professionalism of the game?
I would say number one is patience, because you have to have it, in this business, because everything doesn't always go the way that you want it to go, at least what you expect. So I would say if you have it in you to be patient and stay consistent, to me, just what I've seen with a lot of the newcomers, it Southern Soul. I find that those that stay on their grind, they're everywhere. They're talking to networking. So that, to me, part of that is their patience and their due diligence to be consistent, to really get out there and push themselves as an artist and push their music. And and in the end, you can only really gain success from that. You know, if you don't believe in yourself, then, you know, you can't expect others to. So got to believe in yourself, patience, allow that time to develop as an artist and, you know, and get some fans and get to know people.
Definitely. Well, I think it's about time for us to start this party right here. I done asked a few questions. All right. So, Kay, you ready to get your slide on, Kay?
Dun, dun, dun.
You ready to get your party on, Kay?
You ready to slide with me?
What did you say? What did you say today was, since yesterday was Valentine's Day? What's today about?
Today, the side piece Valentine's Day. We're going to celebrate all the side pieces. If you getting that boo candy that was on sale and you just not getting it today, you go ahead and let them slide over there and give you that little boo love.
Let's get it on right here.
You guys are a mess. Slide with me, Kay?
You gonna slide with it? What? You been slide? You gonna slide? Go ahead, Kay.
What up, Monk? What's going on?
Hey.
No, we ain't sitting with Magic One. You got the wrong show.
That's it.
All of that.
That That's what he themed today. So I guess we got through.
Y'all wrong for that.
So if you didn't get your Valentine yesterday, just know that you are a
I'm sorry. Man,
Yes.
folks ain't gonna want to watch us now, man. Man, they're baking macaroni and cheese and neck bones for the old dude, not realizing they side pieces. Man, come on, don't do that.
Oh, listen. The music that you're hearing is our special guest we have on tonight. None other than Tess Teslanay. That's the music that you're hearing right now.
That's right.
Yo, shout out to Taiwan. Shout out to DR Fox. And shout out to my light-skinned sister, Vanessa. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. Thank you all for tuning in for Real2reel360 because today is not side piece. Queen Dickens is in the building. Well,
what to do, Queen Dickens? What's good?
Man, we celebrating Teslanay. We're not celebrating side piece.
That's
Valentine's
right.
Day.
That's what you said today was. What did you say today was?
The day is today, but we celebrating Teslanay. That's what we doing right here.
Yes. What he say? What he say with his hey, we can go always rewind it to the beginning.
I thought he said side piece.
Well, we have more music, and Kay, go on to that next song. You know what I'm saying? After Bad Habit. Come on, man. We got to get this going, man. You know what I mean? We got to get the people going. We got to get the people going.
Let's do this one right here. Red beans and rice. That's one.
Red beans and rice didn't miss her.
Red beans and rice. Let's go.
Red beans and rice didn't miss her.
A lot of people know they grew up on that right there.
Yeah. Let's
I like
go.
to welcome everybody to Teslanay's Church. Now, for tonight's special menu, we're serving up some southern red beans and rice. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Here's my red beans and rice when I get hungry. It serves me sometimes twice, early in the morning, in the afternoon, late in the evening when I catch that feeling. Say red beans and rice with a little Cajun spice. It makes me say, ooh, my, ooh, it's so good, it's my ooh. My man's so creepy smooth, unlike any other dude. Can't help but to talk about it. It makes me want to put his name on it. With a little cornbread on the side. Definitely is ride or die. I need that snack, honey's got a hot back. And I need a little piece my chicken shack. I don't need those collard greens. It fills me up with that daily protein. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you understand? If you got a good man, let me see your face. When I get hungry, excuse me, sometimes twice. Early in the morning, in the afternoon, late in the evening when I catch that feeling. Say red beans and rice, beans and rice, Cajun spice. It makes me say, oh my, it's so good, it's my ooh. Wait a minute.
Oh.
It's so good, think it put his foot in it. When it comes to bed, he goes that guys, I don't know about you, but my man makes it do what it do. He treats my walk, my talk, my groove, my move. Look at here, boy, I'm good. My walk, my talk, my groove, my move. Look at here, boy, I'm good.
You got to make sure you tell them, Jay, that I have music videos on YouTube. I actually have a music video for Red Beans and Rice and some other songs. So check me out on YouTube.
I was definitely going to get to that. Shout out to Rico C.
Rico
but
C's in the building.
Rico C.
But my brother's killing me over here with that side piece over here. He's killing me today.
He's trying to get us in trouble, I think.
I think he's trying to get us in trouble in here today. But the process of writing a song, what is that process for you, and how did you learn how to write such great songs like that?
Oh, well, I started off writing poems from a very young age, and those poems kind of started developing into songs. Back then I used to write more just writing songs with no music, and as I got older, I would hear music and that would inspire me to write. So I would say within the last 10 years, maybe 15, I write more from music. So it is the music that inspires me. And if it's a tune that I'm crazy about, it's like my little wheels just start turning and the lyrics just kind of come out. I'll have a chorus written down and then next I'll do the verses. So that's kind of the process that I go through right now. And as soon as I feel comfortable enough with it, I go in the studio and I try to lay it down to get some ideas of, do I really want to go in that direction? And that's kind of how it builds from that.
Let me ask you this. Do you have more where when you're writing your song, you have the song in mind before the music, or do you have the music in your mind at the same time that you're creating the song? And then when you go to the studio, you let them know, hey, I think I want to make this track like this, or do sometimes they bring the track to you?
In the beginning, when I would write, it was all about the song, and the melody would be in my head. But like I said, the last 15 years, I don't even write like that anymore. I write strictly from the music. So I don't go in the studio and they develop music for me. I normally I reach out to different producers and I, listen to the different tracks, and, whatever comes back that I'm really feeling, then that's kind of what it's like. The thoughts in my mind when I hear that music, it's like, okay, for Red Beans and Rice, when I heard that song, I knew that I wanted to, just based off of the rhythm of that music, I knew I wanted to write a song about a man, but I wanted to keep it Southern. And that's how the Beans and Rice came in. So it's really all based on the music now.
Okay. Now with writing your music and getting everything together, is there a distinctive sound that you're actually looking for when it comes down to receiving music?
I can say, now it is because I like singing both Southern soul music and R&B music. When I'm ready to sing an R&B song, I'm listening for tracks that have a more of a R&B sound. And something specific to Southern soul, then, I kind of work with the producers. They'll either go in and try to develop something, at least what I'm thinking about, or they'll just give me something that they have and we build from that. So yeah, it does make a difference because, when you sing both, I can't, I find when I do R&B songs and I try to push them on the Southern soul side, they're not accepted as much as the Southern soul songs. So I do have to have a difference between the two. I can hear it when I hear the music. So I kind of gauge it from that.
Shout out to Starbuck Promotions in the building. Kimberly Isaiah, peace. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in with us. Now, bad habit. What kind of bad habit did you have in this studio to make this song right here? This bad habit. Let me know what the bad habit was.
That song is not about me. It's about y'all men and y'all bad habits. It's not about me, and it's not about the women. I wrote the song for women, but it's about men and y'all bad habits. I never did get to a song to write about us females' bad habits. I'm not gonna do that. So
We can all be some fighting.
so I tell you, but yeah, that song is about a man. I hate all the songs that I write mostly are about past experiences, either mine or a very close friend of mine, but it's all past experiences.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is Bad Habits. All the women's bad habits of choosing bad men is their bad habits. So, ladies and gentlemen, Bad Habits by Tess Teslanay.
I'll be some fighting on the We don't have skeletons in the closet. Some of that stuff you just don't forget. I got my own problems to deal with. Now you want me to deal with your shit. Like you're drinking, smoking, and lying and cheating. When you get caught, you wanna be all that crying. Then you're out there selling and buying. Boy, I'm so ashamed that you want me to have your last name. You say you got some bad habits, just a few you forgot to mention. I'm alright, what's your intentions? I don't have time for saving lives. You can just leave with that bullshit. Some bad habits, just a few you forgot to mention. I wanna know what's your intentions. I know what's your life. You can just leave with that bullshit. Don't ask me to forgive and forget. So begging I will just do with this. And all that I'll do better make it next time. There is no next time. Somebody must be playing with your mind. Take your bad habits, cause I've drawn a line. You can pack your shit too. You don't have no shit too. Don't you come round here no more. You say you got some bad habits, just a few you forgot to mention. I wanna know your intentions. I don't have time for silly lies. You can just see what they're saying. Got some bad habits, just a few you forgot to mention. I wanna know what's your intention. I don't have time for silly lies. You can just see what they're saying. Got some bad habits, just a habit you forgot to mention. Oh no, I wanna know what's your intention. I don't have time for silly lies. You can just see what they're saying. Got some bad habits, just a few you forgot to mention. I wanna know what's your intention. I don't know. You can just see what they're bullshit. Good girls don't like losers. 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 Take your bad habits, take your bad habits. I don't wanna know, I don't wanna know. Take your bad habits, take your bad habits. I don't wanna know, no, I don't wanna know. You say you got some bad habits, just a few you forgot to mention. I wanna know what's your intentions. I don't have time for saving lives. You can just see what they're saying. Got some bad habits, just a few you forgot to mention. I wanna know what's your intentions. I don't have time for saving lives. You can just see what they're bullshit.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, those who are tuning in to Real 360, make sure you share. Make sure you let them know
Right,
that we in the
that's
building,
right.
what's going down. You know what I mean?
Peace,
Let them know.
peace. Indeed.
I want to say
We got
hello to everyone.
Tess in here. And trust and know the haggling that's going on in here right now has nothing to do with Tess Teslanay. I don't want this to be a backlash for her on those side piece Valentine's Day because she didn't come up with that. You know what I mean? She's too much of a classy lady for that. And you know what I'm saying? I just have to put that disclaimer in there. That's on me and Kay. Now, Kay.
Yeah, about the bad habits. About the bad habits, man.
Hey, now we all have bad habits, but hey, that's all I had to write. It's about you guys. Sorry.
That joint was so smooth though, for real.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
definitely was.
Thank
It definitely
you.
was smooth. And I could, you know, did you do a video for that one as well?
No.
Because I could picture a video with a lady standing there right there, a woman standing right there by the door waiting on him to come in, smoking that Virginia Slim. Been waiting on him all night long with his foolishness. I could see that long
got
Virginia Slim.
got a pen and pad about everything he done did wrong.
Yeah, only thing I have that one is a lyric video. I didn't do like official that one.
Right. But
What's going on?
again,
Don't sound familiar. I sound familiar, fam. What is it's a songbird, baby. Yes.
Yes. Now, what is your preparation for going on stage and, you know what I'm saying, before you perform? Like, is there something that you do, pray, get with your family? What is it, your preparation like before a performance?
Yes, I always pray. And my manager and I, we've been rolling for the last 6 or 7 years. And so, you know, we kind of pray before the show. I always try to prepare. I like to do my rehearsals. We rehearsal, you know, weeks and weeks prior to the show. As I always want to make sure the show is right, making sure I'm singing the right songs. You know, I try to drink plenty of water. Try not to eat anything sweet. I try not to eat a lot of food. Like I see some singers, they'll eat a whole meal before they perform, but I don't do that. So yeah,
Now,
I just keep it quiet, stay to myself, and when it's time to go on, I'm ready.
you know, reason why I asked is because of the energy of putting out from the crowd and receiving energy from the crowd and knowing how that affects performances. So when you're performing, you seeing and you feeling and you're playing with people's emotion when you're performing, because when you're going from red beans, you know what I'm saying, then you know, bad habits. You talking about them ladies' bad habits, you know what I mean?
Don't think I ain't that. Y'all mean that.
But you know, when
I'm
you
gonna get
see
you
how
big.
the
Huh?
that's right, get K. That's right, get
What?
K. Get K.
What I do? What I do? What I do?
I'm not
When
K.
you
I said
me,
All right.
you gonna get me. Me?
yeah, you just saying a woman bad habits. I don't know nothing about that.
I'm gonna say this, right? Shout out to Daryl Simmons, our brother, man. Much love to you, fam. Where she go? Where she go, Kay?
She
Oh, there she
popped
go.
back. She
There
popped
she
back.
go.
I
There
got
she
it.
go. She popped back in. She popped back in. Reason why I said that, right? And I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
Yes. Men have bad habits. You know, some of them, you know what I'm saying, drink that cheap wine. Some of them don't know how to come home on time. You know, some of them eat the next woman cooking for lunch. You know, they have some bad habits. You know what I mean?
Your dog out for a walk.
But when it come down to like the woman chose him, she knew he wasn't ish when she met him. She knew he wasn't ish when she met him. You know what I mean? Some of it, like I'm gonna tell you like this: a woman knows from the time she see a dude whether he worth a damn or not. Like, let's put it on the table.
Okay,
She know
sometimes,
he just treat her right. He done caught her at the right moment when she need to be spoiled. You know what I'm saying? At that right moment.
well, let me
And
just
then,
tell you. Oh, go ahead.
and then after he done effed up so much, he got to go. He got to go.
Well, just to give you a little history on this Bad Habits record, when I perform this song, I'm talking to the crowd before I get into the song, and the main thing that I'm saying to them, and I'm talking to the ladies, saying that we have a habit of they'll get in a relationship and they tell you all the good stuff, tell you everything you want, and once you get all wrapped and fall in love with them, then later on you start finding out about the bad stuff. The trickling effect happens, and all the bad stuff starts trickling in, and that's really what that song is about. It's about those bad habits that I didn't know about in the beginning, but I found out about them later, and then then a relationship is over.
I got to
Definitely,
interject
yeah.
right now because one of our audience members here, Ms. Foster, says guys don't want to admit we as ladies have issues because of them. Now let me interject for that for a moment. Please. The reason why we as men have those troubles is because of a woman naturally. It is because of a woman we have those problems naturally.
I'm gonna balance this out. Men have issues because of women. Women have issues because of men, because nobody wants to listen to the other. Period. Point blank.
Communication is key in a relationship. Okay, and if you
Communication.
have communication, if you don't have trust, you can't build a good relationship, and that's kind of where I that's my thought process on it. But
That's definitely it.
Cases.
But from a woman's perspective, I totally agree with Foster. And and so I think that for women, we have an expectation of a man, and we know what we like. And so if that man is coming in and he's doing everything right, that just helps us fall in love with them more. And then I guess if you continue that and you're consistent with it, then you're not gonna have a problem out of us. It's when you're not.
That key word you just said is always a curse. The key word she just said is curse. Expectation. Because how do we know what's the expectation if you're not giving us the blueprint to to walk and talk with you about it? Because you expecting a man to be like this. You expecting, we get ready out of character. That's a whole nother level conversation.
That's a different. But
the conversation
I'm going to say this, right? You know where women mess up in this conversation? When women mess up in this conversation is when a guy asks you, what kind of man you looking for? Then you tell him what type of man you're looking for so he can go into his Superman closet and put on his representation and come out as the man that you're looking for.
Look, all
That's
right,
the worst thing you could do is tell a man what you're looking for.
Well, I just feel like when you're in a relationship, it don't work. It's a natural thing. And you learning me, I'm learning you. And you letting that man show exactly what he is all about. What kind of man is he? I'm not going to come out immediately and tell you, oh, I'm looking for this type of man. I want to know about you. And so I don't expect you to be like the previous guy. He gone for a reason. So I feel like, hey, start from fresh and build that relationship. All about
tell him garbage is on a Friday and take that bag out when you leave out the door. Shout out to Paula Renee. Shout out to Jinder Harris. Shout out to Barbara Moss.
we got a couple of questions. Let me jump back to that question which says, who are the artists that inspire you? That's coming from Daniel Weeks.
Oh my goodness, I have so many. I love Toni Braxton, Whitney Houston. Oh my God, the list is so long, but I listened to Aretha Franklin a lot coming up. My mom had that old school music, and I loved it. And I like Patti LaBelle. Um, I just love the greats that really had really strong voices. And I love the different techniques. Like a lot of people talk about Anita Baker, and it's like, oh, I can't understand nothing she says. But sometimes it don't matter. You don't have to understand every word she says. Her style, her flow, she's smooth. That lady got a voice, and I love the different styles. I like Jennifer Hudson. She has a very strong, powerful voice. But there's a difference between her and Anita Baker. So I do like the versatility out there. If I had to look on the Southern Soul side, there's a lot of female artists, even on on that side that I really look up to, and I enjoy their music. I would say Westlove is one. Karen, um, let's see, Nelly Travis, Dee Dee Simon, Jenda Harris,
Mhm.
Amy Cole. It's a lot of female artists on the Southern Soul side. They really have lovely voices, and I like the way, they carry themselves. A lot of them, and I have a lot of respect. I don't believe in hating on nobody. You'll never get that from me.
Mhm.
I'm just not the kind of person. I believe in being positive, always giving people their accolades, and I that's just me.
Now, Daryl Simmons says, Tess, what is the difference to you in singing R&B, Southern Soul, and Zydeco? What genre do you prefer and why?
Uh, I don't sing zydeco music, but I do sing R&B and Southern Soul music. And I've been asked this question so many times, and I've heard so many different answers from other artists when they're asked about R&B music, Southern Soul. And the foundation of all music is rhythm and blues. So you have to start from there. So I love R&B music, but
It went out.
Yes, I don't know. But shout out to Howard Harris Jr. Catfish is in the building. That's the husband of the the songbird, Lady Songbird, Gender
Mhm.
Harris, who just
hey,
dropped this new song yesterday on Valentine's Day. How
Yes.
you doing, Carla Renee? Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. Yes, sis. Y'all are Gender said y'all are definitely cut from a different cloth. No hate over here. Tess, she's a
Mhm.
fan of your music as well. So
thank
that's
you,
one
Jen,
thing
one of the
that I
queens.
always say about you. A you're a class act. Like there's certain levels to things that you'll do and certain levels you won't go. And the professionalism. That's why in the beginning I asked about the professionalism that you could help these younger artists coming up with. What is the standard that Teslanay feels that her music brings, her persona brings, just her overall in the business? What made you get to that level and say, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to represent myself this way. You know, some of these things need to be taught to some new artists. Now, when did you come to that format, or did you come into the game with that type of style?
I would say, I came into the game with it. My mama raised a very classy woman from young. She always made me feel like, you know, how you present yourself. First impression is everything. And so, and singing in a band for 4 years as well, you kind of develop with part perform.
You're going in and out.
I'm going in and out.
Mm-hmm. Going in
Hmm.
and out.
Oh, I don't know why.
I don't neither. But I know one thing. We got another song of yours. We got another song of yours.
Ask me.
And we got another song of yours. So you might as well get ready because I told you we're gonna party on side. Peace, Valentine's Day for Good Man is next. Good man. See, you done gave us the bad habit. Now it's time for the good man. It's time
Okay.
for the good man. Okay, it's time for the good man. It's time for the good.
All right.
Let's give it up for
I
the good man.
that question when the song is over too, because I wasn't finished.
That's right. We're gonna get into that. But it's time for them good men because we don't already heard them bad habits.
Oh yeah, them men bad habits.
Them women bad habits. Okay, go ahead and give me that good man. That was a good man, That was a good man.
Yes, I got a good man and I love him, but I never seem to tell him enough. He does all the simple stuff, even when times got real tough. He was always there for me. But he don't know how to love him, and he don't know how I appreciate him. He don't know how much I need him in my life. That's why I want him to know how good man. You know what I'm talking about. Say, you gotta make sure no way. Your head. And he treats me alright. That's my man. He pays the bills on time. Never fuss and fight. He's always there for me. But he don't know how I love him. And he don't know how I appreciate him. He don't know how much I need him in my life. That's why I want you to diamond ring, does everything I need. He puts that thing on me. That's why I wanted to
Yeah. Now back to that question and that answer to that question, because you wasn't finished with that answer.
Yeah, you was, asking me about, I guess, the new artists coming in and everything, and I've talked about that being patient and all of that. But at the same time, it's about, being classy. Like, you wouldn't find me at a show and I'm like bent over in front of a crowd or anything like that. I just don't do that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I mean, who am I to judge anyone? If another artist, if that's their thing and that's what they want to do, do you? But I just think, for me, being, as classy, as you can, is always the best. I think people just really, look at you and respect you. They listen to your music. It's not about, how big you are up top, how big you are on the bottom kind of thing. It's, people have a respect where it's about your music, and that's kind of, the rest of what I wanted to say.
That's good. You know what I mean? That shows the artist development part. That is probably lacking in the business. But I want to go ahead and get one of my favorite songs. This is one of my favorite songs. When I've heard this song, when we got this song, I responded, I think, instantly after I heard it to you. You know what I'm saying? Switch Positions is a R&B song, but it's so sultry. It's so it's one of those songs that you could have played yesterday, you can play today, you can play this weekend. Whenever you with your significant other and you want to get that mood right, this is the song that you can play. Was the feeling of a relationship the reason for this song? Because you can definitely tell it's an adult song.
Yeah, it is. Like I told you, most of the songs that I write, it's it's about experiences or someone else's experiences. Women like to talk. We talk about our relationships amongst each other. If you really have a close friend.
Mm-hmm.
So, Switch Positions, that's coming from somewhere. That's been some previous conversations of, what certain women like, significant other. At that.
What she say? What she say?
Right.
So that's it. I'm grown. I'm an adult, and I write adult music. I don't write music for little kids. So, or about love, club, or whatever. But I'm not really bashing a man, or that can have size. Women, so you want to call it fashion song? That would say that would be the one and only song where I've asked. I got good man. I got Price where I'm talking positive about my man. It's that, to me, I just love that positiveness. I don't want to, have a whole bunch of songs.
Now
You round it up, because life is ups and downs, good and bad, and joy and pain. So if we don't sing or tell the story of reality, and then we keep giving these fantasy pictures, then really is no real substance to what's real versus the for the fakeness. And like you said, being grown, we may some of us may have always encountered another significant other somewhere, or a side piece, or just
talking about side pieces, Kate.
I didn't say, I'm just saying we had a moment in time. Had moments in time, male and female, and we know that. And she's saying is she's singing about either her own experience or someone else's experience, because women got the beauty shop talk, brothers got the barbershop talk. We know.
Now hold on. Before you go any further, play Switch Positions and then come back with that dialogue. That ain't got nothing to do with side pieces. Play Switch Positions.
Switch positions, you on top, me on top, no stop. Switch positions, I lay flat, you on back, me no slack. Switch positions, you can bend me over and grab my shoulders. You can touch me, baby, right here in your lap. A smile you show us, and you're smart tonight. Tell me what you want, and I'll give you what you want. This is not a showstopper, so let's go big papa. Tell you what I need, 'cause I know you came to play. my life, the floor instead. You took me under, stay in between. Flip me over and in my knees. Tell me what you want, and I'll give you what you want. You can pick me up and set me on your lap. So I can bounce and bounce, 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 bounce. Lord knows that switch positions. I lay flat. You want that. He knows that switch positions. You can bend me over and grab my shoulder. Switch positions. You want that. Me attack. Lord knows that switch positions.
Had I known we was taking it to the basement, I would have turned on the red lights.
I tried to tell you why you were going through your side piece
Red lights.
devotions. I told you they ain't had nothing to do with no side piece. That had something to do with some grown folk stuff.
Yeah, that's a folk song.
That you don't do that with the side piece. You do that at home.
Don't have a side piece. I'm gonna get you.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't say a word, but you see where it come from.
I ain't say K. I said
I know. You see, hey, who brought up the topic of the subject tonight?
That's right.
Dun,
Jay.
dun, dun.
Hey, I tell you what. Play switch positions again for me.
No.
Mhm.
You done
I
had
gotta hear
enough.
it one more time.
You done had enough. I want to. I noticed y'all been playing more of my R&B songs, which is okay. But that song, I wrote that song about 10 years ago, and so I was a little bit younger when I wrote it and sung it, and it's actually for those that are in love and got a boo. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, got a boo in love.
You hear how her voice. You hear how her voice clenched a little bit for those who got a boo.
I tell you what.
We played some of y'all, George. We did play some.
No. K. Play won't be your fool. Play won't be your fool.
Absolutely.
And then you can play switch position. You know what I'm saying? Play won't be your fool and then switch position. We won't be no fool. Won't be no fool. And switch positions. Don't be no fool. Switch positions.
I'm talking about our soulmate. Well, just lost the one who I thought was one with me. I gave you all my love, so my heart away. And I was such a fool once, and I'm waiting for a change. Every day we was done, we twice. Wanted a woman just me. Do your best, God, do your best. You should never be free. God, you love me. I need it already. All the time, you I just don't feel the same. I can't let you hurt me again. along the way, I don't feel the love anymore. Won't be alone again. I'm on the move. Because he sure wanna miss his water. Because it's well on his right. I used to want you, want you, I didn't want you back. I just don't feel the same. I don't feel the same that you hurt me again. It's time to walk away.
Hey. That's right there. Now we got the Southern Soul songs out the way.
I have more, but I mean, we good.
We good. But no, but see, that's the thing. Like, to be truthfully honest, couldn't tell the difference in which one was Southern Soul and R&B because not saying the sound similar, but where can we honestly say this is Southern Soul and this is R&B? Because the way that you approach a song is similar. It's just the music that is actually different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When you get to talking about good men and switch positions and rapping, the way that you approach the song is similar. So you can't.
Good
It
songs.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You know, so
but for me personally, internally, there's a difference,
right.
Mm-hmm.
and I different. Like, you know, Good Man to me, that's an R&B record.
Right.
Now, Your Fool Again, that's another one of those songs that could be borderline, just like Bad Habits was borderline. I told you that song crossed over, you know, and I have a song called Feeling All Right. That song is definitely R&B. You know, you could just hear the difference in it. But I don't know. I just think, you know, how it's delivered and the music, you know, the cadence. I just think that to me makes, you know, it's the difference between R&B and Southern Soul.
I think honestly, what makes the difference is who gravitate to it first.
That could be it too, but
you know what I'm saying. And what DJs actually spin it first, because DJs can break a song into Southern Soul or they can break it into R&B. So what DJs is breaking that song to get that group of individuals to be your audience for that record? And that's not a bad thing because you're able to get a wide range of individuals listening to your music.
Yeah, there's definitely, you know, some versatility there, and I think a lot of my
Okay, Miss Tess, we coming to the end of the show, and I done already got in trouble for this being this day. I'm not gonna say what day it is, but I want you to tell people where they can get your music and how they can contact you to book you for a show.
I'm a social media butterfly, so I'm on Instagram, Facebook. They don't call it Twitter anymore; it's X.
Yeah, X.
Yeah, I even have a TikTok page now. So the best way to reach me is inbox me, Facebook. If you're interested in a show or booking or anything. And my music is everywhere. It's iTunes, Spotify, Pandora. It's everywhere. So just type in Teslanay, Teslanay.
And thank you for coming on today. And on top of that, I want to thank my brother K for mixing the way he was mixing today to get me in trouble today with Miss Teslanay. I want to thank you.
You'll never be. Never. You two are the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that.
So when I call on my new job, I'm coming back.
We waiting on you. All you gotta do is,
he gonna slide. He gonna slide all day. You know what I'm saying? That's what he gonna do. So,
but ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all tune in Sunday when we have Big Mel, the life coach. We're going to be talking about trauma. When we're talking about trauma, we're talking about childhood trauma, relationship trauma, you know what I'm saying? Having ADHD and different PTSD and not even being in the military, how you can get PTSD by just living day-to-day life and how, you know what I'm saying, you can heal from a lot of things. So Sunday, we will have a life coach. Big Mel will be on with Real2reel360. Make sure you tune in because it's going to be definitely informative. It's going to be a great show.
All right.
Big bro, you know what time it is.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you again for tuning into the Real2reel360. We, again, are blessed with our beautiful sister, the Queen Teslanay. We thank you so much for coming on and embracing us with your beauty and songs. And you know the deal. You're always welcome here. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We always have a pleasure with you being here.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm
just sorry it was Side Piece Valentine's Day. I'm sorry it was Side Piece Valentine's Day. I didn't even think about it. I should have got Magic Wand for Side Piece Valentine's Day.
Real. Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go close and stuff, and we just want everybody to have a safe weekend, a safe time. Whatever you do, make sure you do it to the best of your said ability, and always be kind to someone else and return that favor. All right. And with that being said, I am DJ K Wise Allah. This is my brother in God, Joshua Allah, Mr. PhD, and Miss Teslanay. We are out of here like last year, y'all. Peace.
Celebrate the Side Piece.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing and tell a friend and keep sharing because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ K Wise, my brother, take us up out of here, son. Peace.
I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and earth. To all the human families on the planet Earth, I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out of love, peace, and happiness to you. The beast of man, woman, and child of the you and I verse. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe so we continue to grow to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you. Upon our show, you make it possible for us to do what we do. Now it's time I end it just the way I bring it.